I'm gonna make sure the lighting is right. Just give me a minute. Oh yeah, and the guards should be up soon. Just booting out the chatbot. I think it's live. Not even gonna respond to that.
Ah, the gods are angry. We're all doomed.
Hey, Fluttering Nerds, so welcome. I don't know if I have salsa, but we have StarCraft. Music, that is. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This. Alright, so welcome. Today we'll be playing some more Season 3. It is the third day of the map making contest. So today we'll be playing another one of the maps that's from the contest. So we are having 3 left. So I'm gonna have to pick one. I'm gonna pick the Rigomagus map, I think. Let's take a look at it. There are gonna be some instructions to go with it. We might just listen to them before we... Oh, actually, it's better if I show you the map at the same time, because it might reflect something actually on it. So let's do that. I'm gonna boot up. This is going to be the map in question. It's called Rigomagus. We don't know by whom it is made yet. That's gonna be found out afterwards. One thing I noticed when we took a look at it initially is you start with 4,000 denarii and your very first trade route you need to open up is 1,200, or you could go for 1,500, but it's a sea trade route. I think you might as well like make it 500 and start me with 1,000 plus denarii to make it feel a little less insane, because this seems like it's not gonna be very easy to start. We'll have to probably do some sort of line block to minimize the investment initially. There are wolves everywhere, and yeah, if you want any of this, you need to kill the wolves. There is also gonna be invasions, I bet. This is most likely a military map, yes. So that's gonna be something we need to take care of. Raw resources, let's just take a look at it first. So farming, what do we have? Wheat and vegetables. It's a northern map, so no double wheat. Clay, timber and gold. Clay is good. Gold. I suspect yeah, so you have some minables here. Quite a bit. You just need to actually use it for that purpose. And then you have some rocks here. And then all of them are concentrated around the invasion points. So I'm not sure how secure this is gonna be. It depends how large the military attacks are gonna be. Hey Mary, welcome. Is your parents on the map? Yeah, I think Florence said his parents went to vacation along the Rhine somewhere, and this is apparently from this location. Like, Rhine is probably pretty big, So who knows? Like in terms of IRL scope, this would be like one tiny area. So you know, I guess it's just a thing to say. Let's go through options. I'm gonna shut off the music so we can listen to instructions first. Let's go ahead and yeah, it is pretty. Nothing too fancy, but it seems like it offers at least some difficulty with block building. I don't see that many great places to place regular blocks, at least not initially. Okay. Mission briefing.
While I, Gaius Julius Caesar, put down the last rebellious Gauls, you will cross the Rhine in my name and build a Roman city on the east bank. The Rhine is a wide, raging river which runs through rocky mountain valleys. The crossing of the river will therefore be a costly and time-consuming undertaking, especially as the Rhine Valley is extremely narrow. The banks of the Rhine are partly fertile, as my engineers tell me, but they are too swampy to be cultivated with farms on a large scale. At the same time, however, the river offers an abundance of fish, which should secure your food supply. Now that the Gauls are as good as defeated, it is time for the Germanic tribes, these barbarians, to learn about the advantages of Roman civilization. Your task will therefore be to build a magnificent city with all the cultural offerings of Roman culture and entertainment. To show that we Romans are the most powerful people, your city should be highly prosperous, and you will have to rely on trade with other cities. However, since you operate on the border of the empire, the trade routes are dangerous, which means that the caravans will probably demand a handsome sum to supply you. In addition, the Senate prevents the use of officials so close to enemy territory, so you will have to do without taxes as much as possible. For this venture to be crowned with success, you should not forget to offer sacrifices to the gods. My campaign in Gaul will always require goods and raw materials, which I will also demand from you as tribute from time to time. But the Roman people also demand more and more noble goods from all corners of the empire. So set up manufactories that produce fine furniture and fine tableware. Be warned, however, the Germanic tribes are a savage race of barbarians superior to the Gauls in every way. They will defend their land to the last man.
All right. I wish we had an indication, because the instructions make me worried about this. If this is an invasion point, I'm not gonna have a good time. And it is kind of wide. Same with this. Like, I cannot know if it is going to be a thing. Let's take a look at native overlay. No, there are no natives. Alright. Let's bring the music back. Alright, so again, 4,000 starting money. First trade route costs like 1,200, so we cannot design anything too expensive as our first block. We need to also check what the first trade route is buying from you. You could do 1,500 for using the sea trade route, or you could go with the land one. The sea one doesn't seem to be buying all that much. It could buy some weapons. Can we make marble? No. So, yeah, weapons, some clay, but that's not very good. Like Dunham. They would buy timber, and we cannot make any of this. I don't know why they sell clay, but... or furniture, but that's probably from, like, the base cities, I guess. The Empire map in general seems to be well fleshed out. What's the date on this? 55 BC. I don't think this is correct border. Is it? Status freaking Alps are excluded. Let me double check. I need to know. I don't think this is accurate, but let's just double check. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's before Caesar, basically. So you have whole of Gaul would be hostile or native, basically. There would be some trade going on between those places, but not. At least the Alps are excluded because this was where Helvetia would be. But it would end like here. That would be your border. None of this would be included in the empire. This would be more or less accurate. You don't have as much of Dacia included. You would have the border like this, and then it would go around here. This is where it would end. It would not be having this implemented in it. From Asia Minor, you would only have this at this day. In Africa, you would have part of Carthago, of course, after conquest. But apart from this would be Numidian, that's correct. But the border looks like this, more or less. It's not this way. You don't have this, I don't think. Spain would be like this, that is correct. You would have northern people still resisting. Apart from that, it is nice that you have so many cities. I do like that. It gives it nice feel. Not so many trade routes, but for balance reasons, that's totally understandable if the economy would be too insane. This might be actually a harder map than the ones we played before, because immediately it looks like it's gonna be a bit more difficult. Detective Marek. Most isn't visible. Yeah, because I was probably not in the game. Yeah, now we have it. Well, yeah, you would have this part cut off. You wouldn't have Gaul subjugated at all. You would have borders in Dacia like this. It wouldn't be having this bulge in it. You would be having this border and here around Macedonia. You wouldn't have this area around modern day, around Constantinople. You wouldn't have that. Asia Minor, you would have sort of this border going on. You wouldn't have all of this. This would be hostile still. Syria, I don't think you would have Syria either. North Africa, you would have sort of border like this. Spain is correct. Apart from that, I'm not gonna criticize it too much. Like, clearly it's supposed to be inspired by it, but even citing Caesar as Julius Caesar is, like, at this point it was a Roman Republic. It was not an empire, and so Caesar was not in charge of it, but this game is not known for its widespread historical accuracy in its campaign. So I'm hardly to go too hard on someone included something like that, because this game is freaking Caesar, it's Caesar 3. But historically accurate, no, it's not. But cool touches, I liked how the empire looks. It's just not very accurate, but the author clearly wanted us to fight the Germans. There is no German tribe in the base game as an enemy. So I'm curious to what enemy type will be chosen to represent them. Because there are no Marcomanni, there are no Suebi, there are no other Germanic tribes in the base game. You don't have that. You have only Gauls, Celts and such. So you'll see Goths, Visigoths, I guess. That could kind of represent that, because Goths and Visigoths were Germanic, but their models are based on Dacians. Which is that's not gonna make much sense in terms of how they would fight or appear at all. But that's about ranting about the Empire map now. What I wanted to check is what we start with. I guess we start selling timber. Let's check the prices. We do get 35 schmeckles for a piece of timber. It's not great, but it's not the worst either. I don't think we can easily sell manufactured goods early on. Mediolanum would buy furniture, which is very tempting, and pottery. It's just a huge investment, but in my mind it would pay off faster than sticking to these two. So I might consider that, because this doesn't buy what I want. The weapons are a thing. Okay, so first we design a line block, I suppose. We'll have to do that. There is a trade route going from here to there. So this is your basic trade route. You need to keep your first block here. This is all wolves. You need military to clear them out. This is wolves. You cannot have this either, which is where I would like my weapons to be. But you could extract some iron here, which I'm gonna do. I think that's what we are gonna use for our first trade route. What are docks? So I will need a dock. You can have a dock here. That's not the worst. I'm not sure where the exit and entry point for the river is going to be. It's possible we'll see some flotsam a little bit later. For now we don't have it, so who really knows. Let's start by using this area for housing. It's not the greatest, but it's the best I have. This is diagonal. I'm worried the wolves might run through there. So I'm not gonna wall in the wolves, like I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this. So I don't want that to happen. But I do want this. So let's clear the trees. We need to be kinda economical, so I'm not gonna go ham on removing it, but I want some space to work with. If we go into that, we go into that. That's just how it needs to be, because even the first trade route is 1500 or 1200 schmeckles, so this money is not gonna last either way. It's just, it would be preferable to not go into huge debt immediately. Question is, can we fit like a loop in here? I think not. Maybe something simple could work, but then like already I can see the problem with this, like how it's gonna have to be shaped. Maybe if we just tailor it to this side. This would allow for a... Okay, let's check plaza as well. I really need to know. Yes, you do have plaza and statues. Okay. I need this to be this wide for it to be standard, and that's just not gonna happen, I don't think. I'm gonna widen this a little bit. We'll go this way. Is this enough space? No, it's not. 2 blocks, 3 blocks, right. But I really don't want to connect to that staircase. That would be the worst. Okay, let's try this for a change. This could still be stretched a little bit, I believe. To have something like this going on. It's 2 blocks. Well, this is certainly not great. I'm already wasting some money on designing this, but I need this to be solid. For obvious reasons. So yeah. Let's design sometime. This is gonna be a bit of a pickle. Can do this. And then this is gonna be where it really comes. Any loop is better than a line. Yeah, it is, but also it is horrendous for you to have anything like this. Like, this is not what I would like at all. But as long as it works, I cannot really choose better locations. This is what I have to work with, so I think this would work. It already took me a long while to design this. I think this will work, most likely. It's probably gonna require 2 reservoirs. I'm gonna put extra housing on some of the sides. Careful. I'm gonna make sure this staircase is not available to the wolves. But I'll not wall them, wall around them, like you would have. The point of them is to disallow you from being able to mine there. So we are not gonna do that until we get military out. It's just gonna take a while. Okay, let's make a house here. It's already looking like something I really don't want, but okay. Let's see if we make it, if we can make it work. Doctor, barber, engineer, gods. That's gonna be a constant problem. I believe Ceres is gonna be good. If we build grand temples, Venus and Ceres are gonna be the ones I want. So let's do Ceres for this one. And then I want to dump my temples. That's for sure. I just need to figure out a good place to have my temple dump on. I suspect it's here. Because this is like the furthest away from actually usable place. make sure that it's accessible. Let's give it an engineer. I really hope this is not an invasion point. It could be. You never know. Okay. Let people move in. Then we'll think about industry and what kind of industry to even build. I suspect we'll be squatting on this island to extract some iron from it, make some weapons, sell weapons. Weapons are reasonable price, right? Yes. Because the raw goods are good addition when you can have the extra capacity in the trade route to fulfill yearly, but it's not gonna pull you out of horrible debt, which is gonna be happening. Because we will have that. We also cannot tax people, so evolutions are gonna be severely limited in usefulness. That's gonna suck. And I have no idea where I'm gonna put my military on this side. Because I need military to clear the wolves. But I also just don't know where to build my forts. I would like my forts to be here, because I suspect these areas are gonna be invasion points. This could be one, but I hope it's not. I could place like one fort here, and then maybe relocate it later. Okay. Oh, this is my dock location, isn't it? No. I really don't like that. Okay. Can make something happen, it's just gonna be really awful. Is this good? I don't think it is. Let's do a bathhouse. And this. I need to design how to get water to these people. How long does this reach? Yeah. We only need a bit. It's not great. But again, I struggle to see the other way to do it, so let's just do it. Gonna have some dead space in it. I don't want anything here, I don't think. We could, but no. So people are moving in. We need to start doing the iron. Let's take a look at it. Low bridge. Iron mine. Oh, I don't have iron mines. I don't know why I'm thinking I have them. I don't. Well, that's a pickle. They do sell iron to turn into weapons, but oh boy, that's not good. Well, that kind of ruins everything I had in mind for it. We could, I guess we do timber instead. It's not gonna be good. Where is our trade area gonna be anyway? I suspect it's here. So I'm gonna cut into this forest. That is gonna be necessary at this point. I've wasted money just doing this. So I was thinking we have iron, but no, we do not. Let's put down how much do we need, like at least 4. Let's put down a warehouse. Yeah, sure. Engineer there. It's going to accept timber. And do they buy anything else raw? They buy like fruits, oil, wine. I cannot make any of that. They sell olives, so we could manufacture some oil. and sell it to them. That would actually be the best thing we can do. Okay, let's do 3 workshops for now. So this is going to accept. I'm gonna have to do 8, or actually 16 would be fine. And I'm gonna open up this trade route, even though we don't have goods ready yet. Import olives, sell oil, sell timber, and this is going to accept 8 olives and 8 oil. Let's see if we can manage to make it work. Yeah, Caesar is not happy, but he did give us some bailout money. See if we can water these people soon. We'll definitely have some investment in terms of olives in the city before we can turn them into oil and sell them. It's gonna cost me. But we are making some timber already, so they should buy it. Yes, they do. I hope we can get military soon. Need to start taking care of the wolves. Hey Cloud, welcome. How are you doing? Let's put down another fountain and another one here. I cannot afford plaza yet. I could do a little bit of sprucing up in like the crucial places, but we need to be really careful with the money. Feeding these buggers is gonna be a major hassle. I'm gonna do fish. They should be enough. It's gonna suck, but maybe we can make it work. But not yet, we don't have the money to design it, but soon. Just need some trade. They bought some oil, it's good, but they insist on selling me more olives. Okay. Olives are good, it's just an investment before you turn them into oil. Right. Let's make... Yeah, I don't think this bridge is gonna go anywhere. So let's just do this. Add a couple more workshops. I need to really capitalize on this oil as much as humanly possible. And we'll need to start thinking about food soon. I think this is an overkill on the oil, but let's do it. Buy the timber. This is the first year we are here, I think, still. It's time. Oh, it's December. Okay, wait. Wait for January. It's January. Let's wait until a caravan buys some stuff. People just get on hold, yeah? Can only imagine. Let's make a granary. Shipyard. Where is the shipyard gonna go? I feel like here. And then wharf. This place up. It's gonna be horrific for the engineer, but good for us. Oh, should have put at least a bit of space here. Roadblock this off. This is gonna accept fish. And we'll be doing a market. It's not the greatest position for it, but I don't have many choices. Even getting these people to be insulated is gonna be a daunting task for me. I'm gonna have to downsize. Oh, it sucks. Okay. I'm fine. I did my grocery shopping this morning. Baked my bread. Enjoyed some good too so far. What a German day. Good egg is good. Let's make sure these people have plaza. Hey, you can welcome. How much did I miss? You missed instructions and just initial setup so far. Nothing too major. This is the first attempt. I don't suspect I'll die, but it could happen. Just building our first block. We have our starting trade route open. We are trying to stay above the debt. You can rewatch the WOD if you really care about that sort of thing, but nothing too major yet. Yeah. The usual. I see a problem with this later. I'm not gonna go into what the problem is gonna be yet. We have 1,000. I just need a little bit of food for my military and then we'll be fine. Maybe. I want to hear the briefing. What's the voice? Yes. It is in the instructions. You could go and rewatch the VOD, but I could also just make it run in the background if you want. Have this version.
Während ich, Gaius Julius Caesar, die letzten aufständischen Gallier niederwerfe, wirst du in meinem Namen den Rhein überqueren und eine römische Stadt am Ostufer errichten. Der Rhein ist ein breiter, reißender Fluss, welcher sich durch felsige Bergtäler zieht. Die Überschreitung des Flusses wird daher ein kostspieliges und aufwendiges Unterfangen, zumal das Rheintal äußerst eng ist.
It's a light one with sunflower seed poker
Ingenieure mir berichten. Allerdings sind sie zu sumpfig, um großflächig mit Farmen bebaut werden zu können. Gleichzeitig bietet der Fluss jedoch eine Fülle an Fischvorkommen, was eure Nahrungsversorgung sichern sollte. Jetzt, da die Gallier so gut wie besiegt sind, ist es jedoch an der Zeit, dass auch die Germanen, diese Barbaren, die Vorteile der römischen Zivilisation kennenlernen. Deine Aufgabe wird es daher sein, eine prächtige Stadt mit allen kulturellen Angeboten der römischen Kultur und Unterhaltung zu errichten. Um zu zeigen, dass wir Römer das mächtigste Volk sind, soll deine Stadt einen hohen Wohlstand aufweisen, wobei du auf den Handel mit anderen Städten angewiesen sein wirst. Da du jedoch an der Grenze des Imperiums tätig bist, sind die Handelsrouten gefährlichem, wodurch die Karawanen vermutlich eine stattliche Summe verlangen werden, um dich zu beliefern. Zudem verhindert der Senat den Einsatz von Beamten so nah an feindlichem Territorium, sodass weitestgehend auf Steuern verzichtet wird. Damit dieses Unterfangen von Erfolg gekrönt ist, sollst du nicht vergessen, den Göttern Opfer darzubringen. Mein Feldzug in Gallien wird immer wieder Material und Rohstoffe benötigen, die ich von Zeit zu Zeit auch von dir als Tribut einfordern werde. Aber auch das römische Volk verlangt nach immer mehr edlen Waren aus allen Ecken des Imperiums. Errichte also Manufakturen, die edle Möbel und feines Geschirr herstellen. Sei jedoch gewarnt. Die Germanen sind ein wildes Volk von Barbaren, den Galliern in allem überlegen. Sie werden ihr Land bis auf den letzten Mann verteidigen.
What did I want to say? Yeah, the person who voiced Caesar in English was the founder of the project way back when the game came out. And so I don't think he's German. He could have voiced that. I don't know. As while Germans superior in every way, they're Gaulic contemporary. barbarians. Do we have military academy? I don't like to see that because I'm gonna have to invest into it now. It's very expensive. Let's wait. We have good sitting here, just the quota is filled, I suspect. Yeah, they hate where they live. Sucks, okay. It's New Year, let's go out of that. And immediately slap down Plaza. I hate my life. What's my salary at? Oh, I have 500 schmeckles. What's 20? No, this is gonna trivialize favor. I'm gonna drop it to 8. And that's even, like, it's too much. I'm gonna give the money to the city. I think I'm gonna make them insulate, probably. What about the other dock locations? Thinking about, like, long-term sustainability. This is not a great place to have this because of that reservoir. No. You need, if you want a dock, it needs to be on this side. So, this is probably too tight for ships to come through. So I have to have it here. Oh, that's not good. I kinda... No. I should have put my block somewhere here then. Because this is like in the middle of everything. Unfortunately, it's tough to realize these things like beforehand. Six fish. Do it. Just need to stockpile it. Yeah. I already don't like our start. This could be a house. Not a very good one, but it would be a house. Okay. What about our military? It is full. I'm gonna use them to clear some of the wolves. It's gonna be so awkward. That last one could actually be a lararium. Unemployment is gonna be an issue, but we can expand hopefully soon. Cut this. Oh, they are shooting. Okay, give them a sec. Someone got all the map makers figured out, apparently. I did have my guess, but I don't want to spoil anything. But yes, the intro does give a certain amount of it away, but keep in mind we don't, you know, more than one person from the competition speaks German, so it could still be someone else. Never know. It sucks so bad. My money is horrible. I'll have to do money first. What is it gonna be? I'm fulfilling this. Oh, weapons. Yeah, I don't have iron. So what would I even mine from these mountains to make it worthwhile? This would buy furniture. I could make furniture, but it's like insanely expensive for my city right now. What would I even make to sell to these people? Clay? That's not good, unless clay has been significantly increased in price. No. I mean, it's something. It's just not very much of something. Let's do it. Just after we get out of that. It's the Northern Germans. The Swedes. Right? So that's the German thing, like we call every other Germanic nation that kind of German. So like swamp Germans are. It's not just to call them, but it's like the literal translation of the nation. Like Netherlands, I think it's like swamp Germans, right? Yeah, because you are a Germanic tribe, or were. Your ancestors were, most of them at least. It's northern, it's Nordic, but North Germanic is the, you know. So it makes sense. Right. I really don't want to go into further debt, but I'll have to do it. Let's just wait for January. Sell them the things. Go out of debt so Caesar doesn't invade us. Food is also looking mighty tight. This is all going horribly wrong. I'll have to do a warehouse, which I don't know how to do it. Okay, this one only supplies that little fountain there, so we could shift this. Like this? Yeah. And put down a warehouse right there. And then we'll do something here. We want clay. I think they buy clay, right? It's like that thing, yeah. And a little bit of vegetables, but I cannot grow anything reliably. We could manufacture weapons from the iron they're selling. Oh, we will have to do that. It's just not something I really want. Let's put this down. Let's downsize this first. This needs to have a different entry point. Like so. I'm gonna do like 4 of these. No. This. It's already much tougher economically than all the other competition maps, by the way. Which I'm a fan of. It's just, you know, also comes with its own pitfalls, where I hope it's balanced with the very little taxation in mind, because that is going to be crushing for our economy. Oh yeah, let's open up the trade route immediately. I need to set my warehouse up. Oh god. Okay. Sell weapons, import iron. I think some people might have trouble with this map, some of the other churches. We'll see. I might be overstating it, who knows. They will buy weapons, they will buy clay. Export. This is going to accept 8 iron, accept 8 weapons, accept 8 clay and 8 pottery. I want to start making a little bit of pottery already. Workshop for pottery. But even after that, we got words from German traders. Yeah, that's probably true. Like, your language is separate from German, of course. So, as are most other Scandinavian languages, even dialects, I think. And definitely had some shared history even after that point. Not because, like, Germanic people in Europe go back to Bronze Age and even before that. You know, hunter-gatherer groups. The first Indo-Europeans who came to Europe, basically, Germans and Celts. Those were the two like major groups, but they didn't identify themselves as these peoples, but genealogically speaking, they had genes of these people, or they were like the precursor civilizations. Personally, I have long believed that I'm from Bundesland, Denmark. I believe that the going joke on the Swedes is that their southmost land is Mallorca. What? Those are some pretty large imperial ambitions, no? Let's get some studies. This is not good. This block is gonna be the bane of my existence. I hate it. Okay. Maybe it's fine. You know, just give it time. I also have in mind removing this bugger. Just doing this. I need to do this. This is my life now. Let's do it. Money. Oh, money. Money is so bad. Okay. Mallorca is our 17th Bundesland. We annexed it peacefully with our tourists. Yeah, clearly. Oh yeah, this theater. I just need to spend money. I need to keep spending money. I also need to stockpile this fish or he's gonna invade me. Oh, this is not good. Why? Oh, what am I doing? I misclicked. Can I get a second wharf here? No. This is the only one I can get. Well, at least it's something. Well, it's not allow market ladies, and we will fetch fish in here. And we can add a depot, but not yet. And I'm gonna invest into the things, I guess. Just not yet. Okay, we should be making some money soon, hopefully, because this is not looking great. But we teased the Danes a lot. Yeah, there's some, I guess, good-natured banter between the Nordics. I did hear that before. You might have mentioned it. Eat all the pigs down there. What are the food sources on this map? Fish only? No, you have farms which can provide you with wheat and vegetables, but this is all full of wolves. I cannot cut into it. It's gonna be very difficult to kill the wolves, and I don't even know where to build a bridge, which is gonna be mighty expensive for me. This is all looking horrible already. I might have to restart, which is not what I wanted at all. We'll see. Make the fish so we can actually make him somewhat happy. Send him medium's gift. Maybe it's gonna be fine. Just good time. And yeah, we need the entertainment already. I have to build it. I'm not in no position to afford it, but I'll have to build it. Flooded clay pit. It's gonna cost us even more money. Yeah, let's do it. Everything is such a pain. No, I don't have money. Only that I can watch the whole map and not because you failed. What? Oh yeah, like, that's why we rerun. Just for your sake, yeah. Sure. Well, I didn't fail yet, but it's bound to happen, I think. I'm not keeping, like, the initial area is so hostile, I don't know how to squeeze it better. I would relocate the block somewhere else if I had a choice, but even then, like, feeding people on this swathland is incredibly difficult. This is not enough food. I'll have to plan for not wasting a single wharf point like this. And this. With anything. And just, you know, harness the power of fish. That's what I'll have to do. Also, gods are gonna get pissed soon. I need to make money first. We should be selling a bunch of stuff soon. Yeah. It's just not enough. Oh, 600 in that, 500 in that. He's gonna go ape soon. He wants weapons. I can make that happen. First that, yes, we made it out of that. He will, oh, 17 favor. Okay, we are on the precipice of being invaded. This is not good. Not sure if you can tell. I cannot tax these people, otherwise you'll be fine, but I would need a senate, which is insane. I cannot make a senate. We have achievements, yeah, but they are on the other side of the world, and it's 1 unit, and I cannot make more, so, you know. Yeah, I can see some problems for other judges for sure on this one. I'm gonna certainly enjoy them. Struggling with this. I enjoy a tough map. This one certainly is a pickle. I'm sure it's possible. It's just you need to be very conscious about everything and plan ahead a lot. Which, if you don't have no knowledge of it, it's a bit difficult. How many playthroughs will Zach need? I don't know. But I would be very surprised if most of the judges beat it on the first run. He's gonna get angry. I cannot give him this money, because my quota is filled, I suspect. Landslides, great. Land trade problems as well together with that, oh no. Yeah, we already sold everything. This is not viable. I will have to do the thing I said before, where you just rush for this trade route. You go Mediolanum so you can at least sell pottery and furniture quickly. And there are attacks. Quite a few attacks coming. So yeah. The game wants you to develop slowly, but it throws attacks at you very quickly. If they're on the other side of the world, then it's kind of fine. I'm gonna see, at least like, get some knowledge of where the attacks are. If I know that this, or this is an invasion point, I'll have to somehow escape to the other shore very quickly and just not build anything here. Because that's not defensible. Yes, Caesar is mad. I could perhaps make him happier soon. We can do gift for 10 plus this. We can send that next year, I think. Or this year, rather. Just don't get invaded. Gods are very angry with me. Oh boy. Okay, send it. Give him his freaking dosh. Build some temples. I'm just gonna build them here because I have no faith in the future of this city. But I need to get more information on what's gonna happen. Now we have some money, but that's gonna go away. You like export everything in the couple of first months, and then it needs to last you throughout the year because no taxes. So you really need to plan ahead a lot. Yeah, unemployment is a big problem. I just need to know where the invasions are. It's so many attacks. Okay, let's... What did I want to say? Or do? Rather, I already did the industry. I cannot really make much more. This is already stretching it. But let's just add more. I need something. So it's gonna have to be this. Roadblock it off. Oh, it's horrible. Okay. Slightly more weapons. Another pottery workshop, perhaps. And a timber yard. Nope. Could move this. I'm back at through up. That sucks. No, she doesn't like some, or doesn't take in some food very well. Herbal, okay. Yummy. Yeah, the unemployment is not good. But I struggle to see what I should be producing. I'm not sure. Maybe we can cockroach this out. Like we could. If we keep making money, there is a possibility I will survive if the attacks come from here. But it's gonna be really tricky. What is this trade route about? It's a land trade route, right? Yeah. So we could start selling some pottery and make some furniture. But we need to be really careful about that. Because Caesar can smell it from a mile away, and if he does, he will kick your face in. Let's make some more timber. A couple more workshops. Need a new warehouse. This is a... No, I don't think ships can make it out of there. Make this here into a separate road layout with a roadblock. This is going to accept some pottery and some furniture, and we will not allow traders to buy our pottery. Oh no, we have to. Oh no, we don't. It's a sea trade road warehouse. I want this to be kept for my consumption, so let's do that. We can also do a clay pit here. This is a lot of industry, but we have the population for it at least. It's just the food of it all is horrible. I cannot feed people with this reliably. I'll have to think about even adding like a wharf here. It's like insanely far away, but I need food. Money is alright. Well, it's not terrible anymore. But food, I cannot really make much of it. I could try do this. This is desperation. Yes. Please let me grow some food. Please, sir, can I have some more? No. No nice things. Okay. Let's put down an engineer. This is going to... What did I grow? Wheat, right? Yes. Accept some wheat. And then we'll do a depot. Where do we put this thing? I'm just gonna allocate this engineer. This doesn't need coverage. Depot, it's not the best location for it, but... From Granary 1 to Granary 2. No. Oh yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. And just, you know, let's see what happens. So housing block wasn't that terrible. It is horrible because it's sitting on like the precipice of your trade. So this is like very smooshed in. You do not want this. This is not good. I could make a getting warehouse or a depot to get stuff in here, but this, I don't know. This might be an invasion point. If it is, I'm fucked. I'm mech fucked if this is an invasion point. You could just not cut into it, but yeah. I also have no idea how am I gonna clear this side ever. Oh yeah, and the invasion is very much still a threat. Like, it could still happen. It's 19 favor and we are in that in October. This could be still bad. I could still die to Caesar. Because the debt is mounting, we cannot tax people. Oh, if I had the fish, I would send it. You better believe me, Caesar. The food is gonna help out a little bit. I'm thinking like desperate measures. That's like put a senate up here and make it so that the tax collector can come down with a single roadblock allowing only tax collectors to come down. I think that's my life at this point on this map. I just don't see... Oh yeah, it's gonna drop when it's gonna be January, which is gonna be very soon. I'll have to send him a gift, but I'm dead. That's practically what's gonna happen here. I could try and build up towers immediately. Yeah, I guess we need to, like, the invasion is going to happen very soon. So I'll have to just go ham and build various things, even though it's gonna cause horrible death. Because there's no way for me to really survive with the end of the year and being in debt and all. So it's so strange being in debt. We haven't had this in a while, but it's not great. I definitely see some issues for some other people coming up when they will play this. Because I can tolerate a lot, I can. And I will enjoy a lot of the insanity, but, you know, a little bit special. Not in a good way. Let's put down some prefects. I hate this. Okay. Hey, Uberwaffel. Caesar wants fish sticks. Iconic gameplay decision. Yes. Legion attacks. It's January, so yeah, he's not gonna relent. This is going to happen, and I have 1 unit to beat it off. It's not gonna happen. I can tell you already. Mac fucked. Yes. Fish for the cat god. Prefect time. Yeah, the prefects are trying, but the legions are gonna go straight into the city. My auxiliary is like on the other side. It's not gonna make a difference anyway. It's 1 unit. I wanted to see the invasions though. That's my biggest thing. Like, I need to have some knowledge out of this. So that's why. Is the enemy at the door? There must be. Yes. Oh, I wish we could see some enemies. Spirit of Mars helped me out. No, don't. Yeah, well. There goes our army. Melee with legionaries, not gonna happen. We still have our towers. Some of them at least. But yeah. Pretty much gone. Due to invasion point block, I think, because it was already imminent. It was. So, it's possible. The enemies were at the door in September 50. There is still a possible, I think within a year or so, they should attack this year. I just cannot delay them to see it, which is unfortunate. I would like to have that knowledge. But Caesar's gonna kill me before I see where the attack is. I think. I'm sorry, okay? This doesn't happen, I swear. It doesn't usually happen, does this? Raids, it's a version of AIDS, just, you know, Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah. Oh no. We didn't get to know the invasion point. Ah, I wanted that information. It is really, really important. Does it mean I don't have to play it anymore? No, it doesn't. I have to go back. I have a new job in mind for you. It's the exactly same thing. Guess what? You're gonna be sent back. Yes. Let's listen.
I am most displeased. Despite all the funds I invested in your city, and the Senate's generosity with credit, you have let me down. Your city has not repaid the funds it borrowed. My faith in you was misplaced, and I am forced to find another governor to take your place. Perhaps you will fare better in the new role I have in mind for you.
Yeah, sure. It's just for you, not at all because of various other factors. Where is the map? Rigomagus. Stop the video game. Okay, so we have some knowledge. What are we gonna use it on? I still think this is like the best area you have. Which is unfortunate because this is your dock. I hate my life. I'm gonna have to make a line block. The block just doesn't work, and it you cannot even tax it, so it's not like it matters. Nah, well, We don't know. I have doubts. I don't know if I can beat it. If you can reach the other bank, but then you have 3 packs of wolves. And to fight 3 packs of wolves with your military, it's not gonna be simple. With Auxilia, I don't know how to do it. It's gonna be requiring some towers, which is not what I like to do. Yeah, I'll have to do towers. I hate that. If they were enclosed partially, it would be fine, but if it's 3 packs at once, it's severely restricting how quickly you can reach it if you don't want to exploit the game. What do we do? I feel like the line block is my only option here. And it's gonna have to be fairly far away so that I keep the good space for my trade. And we'll open up the expensive trade road immediately. We have some initial headspace before he gets really mad. And we need to use that to actually do the useful trade. Not the first 2 trade outs are so garbage. They're kinda keeping you afloat, but the wages and levy will crush your face. So not really. Let's design a block. It's gonna be a line block. This is wharfs. I need to keep some space there. The line block cannot be as long as your regular blocks could. So even this is going to kind of stretch that. But I think that this is doable for a single set of services. Now, we will put down our 1x1s on the end, I guess. I already don't like, I really don't like line blocks, I'm sure if you can tell. But they are really not what you should be doing in vast majority of cases. But in this instance, I feel like it's the only thing I can do. I also still don't know where to put my temples, because this is fertile, so yeah, I get it. You could like have a single farm here, but I'd rather just put my temples here. Because they need to go somewhere, and yeah, they'll go here. And I don't know, this might be an invasion point. You have no idea, so we'll see. This is not good. I'll have to do this. Shuffle that. Let's put down some housing. This is already gonna be more than reasonable density. And you say it just when I send it. Yeah. I know the towers can help clear the wolves, but it's distasteful. I don't like it. Because if it's designed with 3 packs at one place, I should have like 3 forts to clear it. But there's no way I'm fitting 3 forts here and still have some ability to respond to attacks from here with those units. So I think that's a little bit mismanaged. If the purpose was for that to happen, then yes, good job, I guess. But I believe you should have separated these layers and have like 1 pack in each staircase layer, or have it like 2 at most. I could do with 2 forts. But 3 packs are gonna overwhelm my units if I just, you know, try to hold. You can always trap them. No. It's an exploit. You can disable that in the editor. I don't like to do, or in the options. I don't like that because I sometimes want to build something nearby, but I'm not gonna cage them in. You don't like the idea, maybe it's because you don't play it. Yeah, I bet that might be it. Might have struck gold there. Go and play this. Do it. Do it for science. Let me know. Okay. Let it happen. Oh yeah, salary. Do 8 or 12 denarii. It's gonna cost me a lot. Let's do 8. No savings. Let's let it happen. People are coming. Let's give them a bit of time. It's ridiculous. I'm even thinking like, can I fit a freaking Senate to this block? Just like strap it on there, make this insulate and tax it, so that I can actually have a life. I can, but no, it's not good. If you think like this, there is something seriously wrong, either with you or the map you are playing. No. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen them beeline it once you open up the bridge. I've seen them just immediately go for you before. It doesn't always happen, but it does happen from time to time. Do you take that chance without any saves? I don't. Native money is good, but for money, no. Yeah, but there are no natives either, so you know. You cannot have anything. It's challenging though. I like it. It forcing a restart. I'm not sure if it's forced restart. I mean, if you are a god, you could maybe beat it on the very first attempt. But keep in mind, like when you make a map, you know every little detail about. I don't know. I see it for the first time. So for me, it was just not doable. I just go with it. I just, you know, I load the map. I try what I think is good. And then if it doesn't happen, it usually doesn't end up in me dying, but it's like experimentation. So, you know, if you know the map or you made it, you can probably do immediately what you should do and know. And some of it is game knowledge, but some of it is game design. Like even the local resources and the trade routes, it's quite a bit of like delving into to understand it properly. But on this map, what's it you need to do? Especially since the first one costs 1200 and you start with 4000. That's not a lot of money to start with. But I'm certain it's doable. You know, I'm not complaining. It's just some might call it unreasonable. Water is gonna be a major suck. Oh no. What have I done? This is not good. I have to like make one here. Certainly horrible, but it will work. Everything's a problem when you have such tight space. This is how it is. Not road, aqueduct. And we'll do this. Can we? No. You cannot do that because then you couldn't have an access point. Okay. Like this time. And I need to figure out this. How does this reach? Not great. I have to do this, which is also not what I want to do, but I don't have many choices in life, so let's do it. We need a bathhouse. That is non-negotiable. And I see some significant downsizing in the housing department in the near future, if you want these people to evolve at all, at any point. But for now, let's take a look. I will be going for this one. I'm gonna open Mediolanum and just take the debt, and we'll make pottery and furniture to sell to them. It's gonna be here. Let's do it. Let's cut this timber. This is fishable, but also I doubt the fishing ships can make it. So I'm just gonna... am I gonna build on the shore? No, let's give it a shot later with the fish. I need food. And it's not much. So every little bit that there is, we need to use. Let's put down a warehouse there. Raw materials. Let's do timber. Gonna maximize space. So we'll do 4 workshops for furniture. I'm not gonna do highway on this map, that would be obscene. And this, it doesn't allow for no. What have I done to deserve this? Okay. Let's put this here. This is gonna be furniture, and we need some pottery as well. I still don't think I can make that happen. It would block the wharf spot. Not necessarily though, like it could just be here, then you could have this and still have a wharf, but then this would be cut off from the rest of the wharf. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. No, it's not fine. I just need to not do that. Clay pits. This is fine to use. Let's do some workshops around here. And the 4th one. This is going to stretch like this. Accept pottery. And we'll make some before we open the trader. It's very, very expensive. I don't think so. The prices seem vanilla, which doesn't fare good for the raw resources, which you are supposed to rely on for the early parts of this map. I think it's vanilla. Okay, water. Need people to merge first. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't block wharfs. And this works. Yeah, okay. So 3 fountains covers everything. That's the best I can hope for, really. Let's do just a teeny bit of plaza so that some of these buggers evolve. It's July. I would like to not go into debt before the end of the year, but that's gonna happen due to wages. Hopefully we'll make some goods to actually profit. Because it's gonna be a big investment, but if we pay it off, it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Then we can add the low yield trade routes on top of it to make it a little better. I'll need food though, that's for sure. It's very expensive to do food, by the way. But at least we know the military didn't hit like immediately, so I could neglect it for a little bit longer. Since I cannot use any mining for anything useful, I'm just gonna... I could do mint like early on, but that's not... Okay, I have some plan in mind with the mint. It's just not what I want to do, because I still see the mint as sort of a meme. But I think I have to rely on it, like... It's my life. Yeah. Embrace the meme. I have to do it. I'm not happy about it though. No nice things. At least you can tell I'm smiling a lot today, so it's not like I'm mad or anything. It's just, you know, hard. It's hard. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say anymore. Okay. Yes, 63 denarii in the back. Let's keep it. We have some furniture, but I really would like to only oh no. Oh no, right, we got the bailout. Glorious. Okay. That solves everything. I'll build some food. I think. And then next year in January we'll open the trade route to allow ourselves to export this. How much furniture will they buy? Quite a bit. It's 2 shields, so it's like at least 20. So I feel like we should expand this, because we do have the labor. But now we need to not mess up the wharf space. So let's do this. This is gonna be more money. Let's do food next. Fish here. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's put this granary like here. Because I need some, actually even further. I need more space. If I don't have enough space, then this all will be for naught. Let's do that. We'll need to bring our road from the wharves here. Let's do a wharf. Where is the furthest location from a fishing point? I believe it might be this one. Not really. I believe it's like here. But this is a lot of wharfs we could make. Let's do a shipyard here. People will hate it, but we need it. Let's make this happen. It's gonna be expensive. Just minimize the investment. Oh no, I misclicked. Roadblock. There. And then this needs to be connected in some way. Oh, I hate this. Because I need my space for other things in here. I'll just connect it to this. It's the least damage it will do. And then we can do plaza here later for desirability. This is going to accept fishies. If Marek finds the map hard, I can only imagine what the other judges might find. Yes. That's what I mentioned. I think they will have a lot of fun with this one. No, ironically, the map is good. Being hard is good. It's a compliment, usually, for most maps. It's just, you know, sticking with, like, I need to replace this because of fishing. But I also suspect some judges might have a hard time with it. But maybe I'm underestimating them. You know? Time to party bail, yeah, I just immediately squander it. This is a true Slav way to do it. Oh, government handout. Let's... no. Stop, okay. Stop. Nothing wrong with having to restart a map either, especially not one for competition. Yeah, I don't do it usually. It's been a long while since I had to rerun a map. So I kinda feel like it's not good, but it's fine. Like, if it's supposed to be very hard, then yes, it's not a problem. It's just, if it's, like that's the thought I had before. Is it a necessary restart, or is it just me and my own problems? Because, you know, forcing people to restart is not good, generally. But maybe I just severely neglected something and I got what I deserved. That's also an option, I just don't know. So, you know, let's just see what happens. We have some food production going. Let's just wait until it piles up a little bit. And hopefully, yeah, it's January, we'll open up this trade route and it's gonna solve all our issues. Just rely on it. It's the crush you need. It's the crush you always wished for. We have some goods ready. Yes, Caesar, I know. You will be very mad, but we will make money. That's what you want. Yeah, already half the debt gone. It did waste basically all of our goods though, so yeah. Depends if we can make more before the end of the year. But that was, I think this is a better strategy. The first two trade routes are so trash. They are not very good. And we'll need more labor, so feeding people is gonna become a priority rather soon. But we need money to do it, because they will require other things rather soon, once we give them food. I also need to be worried about the gods rather soon. Okay, we have some more goods. Is one fishing boat bugged? This one? Oh, it's not bugged, it's just I'm a Muppet. I didn't connect it to the actual road network, so how could it work ever? Thanks. It sometimes is deceiving with the warps because it looks like it's touching the road, but it's actually not. But that's just me. Well, I probably would have noticed it sooner or later, but thanks. Market, I don't know where to put this thing. I'm gonna move this. I just hope that this is still reasonable to expect them to cover. Let's do this. Yeah, we have money, good. Let's add, yeah, I want this for amphitheater. We have a market. Let's add more food. I'm gonna do more fishing, I guess, first. Then we do more industry, I suppose. Or we could do the Senate and the gold. That's my other plan. It's not a good plan. It's definitely not what I want to do. But I have a feeling someone might have wanted me to use the mint early game. For that we will need the dock though. So this wharf is not gonna happen. Oh, that means I'll split. This is a very close fishing point. I'll split my stuff into 2 granaries. Oh, how do we fit this? Okay, let's put it here. Let's do this and that. This and that. Let's keep space for an engineer. Accept fishies. Accept fishies. Do an engineer. But yeah, roadblock this off. And then I'll need like 2 depots to make this work. Which I will put here. Fish from this one to this one. Fish from this one to this one. I think that's correct. Okay. Hopefully we'll get people evolved now. We'll need to give them plaza, which I dread because it's gonna be so expensive. Let's put this clinic here. So we can fit a theater. Plaza. I don't want to. It's expensive. Let's wait for January. Okay. Let's put down plazas. Evolve. Evolve. You'll do a Senate. Somewhere. I would probably do best to put it like here. It is horrible for my city, but it's good for our money. Can we? Yeah, okay. Let's make sure we don't die to the road being cut off. This will require an engineer, which we will put here. This is gonna have to allow tax collector. all of it. We will be doing... Yeah, send him a gift. We have 200. We'll be doing 8%. We'll be doing some wages. Let's take a look at industry. What about pottery? I could expand it a bit more. And then just get it where it needs to go. Which I think it's the correct way to do it. It's this. And get a depot and a warehouse. I don't have space for this. But maybe it's fine. Yeah, just position it like a normal person and not like a mappa and it's gonna work. Yeah. This is going to get 8 units and it's not going to accept traders. It's gonna require depot. Which I have no idea where to put. It could be here. It's just, yeah. Bit tricky. This would mess up the design. Let's put it here. This is a prime location for something else, but... Pottery, warehouse 1, warehouse 2. Are there cats, by the way? Have they gotten company from the kittens? No. And that would cause some serious issues. But, cats are okay. We took them outside today for a walk. They do like that. They were demanding that we take them outside. So we did. They enjoyed it. Let's do a couple of Ferrari. But other than that, nothing really new with them. They're simple cats. So much tempting space on the other side of the river. Yeah, but 3 packs of wolves will absolutely kick you in the face if you attempt anything. Unless you use exploits by walling them in. That's not what we can do, so... Let's see if we can make 1 block stable. Send him the fishes, so he's happy. Happy season noises, yes. And... I still don't think we are making enough things here. I'm going to iterate on that by adding this. I hope this is not an invasion point, by the way. If it is, life is a pain. Let's put this here. And we could do more furniture as well. Keep people on the payroll. More fish. I'm gonna test this. Yeah, it's obstructed. And this, I believe this is gonna be cut off. You cannot use this. So it's a lie the whole time. Okay, fine. I mean, make the German Caesar happy, yes. Clear lie. Speaking of that, I'll just listen to the mustache man himself.
Während ich, Gaius Julius Caesar, die letzten aufständischen Gallier niederwerfe, wirst du in meinem Namen den Rhein überqueren und eine römische Stadt am Ostufer errichten. Der Rhein ist ein breiter, reißender Fluss, welcher sich durch felsige Bergtäler zieht. Die Überschreitung des Flusses wird daher ein kostspieliges und aufwendiges Unterfangen, zumal das Rheintal äußerst eng ist. Die Ufer des Rheins sind zwar zum Teil fruchtbar, wie meine Ingenieure mir berichten, allerdings sind sie zu sumpfig, um großflächig mit Farmen bebaut werden zu können. Gleichzeitig bietet der Fluss jedoch eine Fülle an Fischvorkommen, was eure Nahrungsversorgung sichern sollte. Jetzt, da die Gallier so gut wie besiegt sind, ist es jedoch an der Zeit, dass auch die Germanen, diese Barbaren, die Vorteile der römischen Zivilisation kennenlernen. Deine Aufgabe wird es daher sein, eine prächtige Stadt mit allen kulturellen Angeboten der römischen Kultur und Unterhaltung zu errichten. Um zu zeigen, dass wir Römer das mächtigste Volk sind, soll deine Stadt einen hohen Wohlstand aufweisen wobei du auf den Handel mit anderen Städten angewiesen sein wirst.
Insulate. Good.
Da du jedoch an der Grenze des Imperiums tätig bist, sind die Handelsrouten
This
gefährlich,
is still pain.
wodurch die Karawanen
My
vermutlich eine
market
stattliche
is...
Summe verlangen werden,
It's not
dich
even
zu
reaching
beliefern.
it.
Zudem verhindert der Senat
No.
den Einsatz von Beamten so nah an feindlichem Territorium, sodass weitestgehend auf Steuern verzichten musst. Damit dieses Unterfangen von Erfolg gekrönt ist, sollst du nicht vergessen, den Göttern
When
Opfer
Steiner
zu bringen.
counterattacks, it's gonna be all good.
Mein Feldzug in Gallien wird immer wieder Material und Rohstoffe benötigen, die ich von Zeit zu Zeit auch von dir als Tribut einfordern werde. Aber auch das römische Volk verlangt nach immer mehr edlen Waren aus allen
Oh
Ecken
yeah,
des
Barber
Imperiums.
is cut off now.
Errichte also Manufakturen, die edle Möbel
remove
und
that.
feines Geschirr herstellen. Sei jedoch gewarnt. Die Germanen sind ein wildes Volk von Barbaren, den Galliern in allem überlegen. Sie werden ihr Land bis auf den letzten Mann verteidigen.
Money is not looking great. But I think it's gonna be worth it if we get the tax in. We also need to clear these wolves to make them gold and mint gold. That's gonna be our concern. So once we get some money, I'll build military infrastructure and a fort. My German is a little rusty. I missed that part after the first word. Do you want to re-listen to that? Just to start.
Während ich, Gaius Julius Caesar, die letzten aufständischen Gallier niederwerfe, wirst du in meinem Namen den Rhein
What do you
überqueren
mean, Julius
und eine
Caesar?
römische Stadt am Ostufer errichten.
I mean, I have no idea what he's... Okay. Well,
While I, Gaius Julius Caesar, put down the last rebellious Gauls, you will cross the Rhine in my...
there you go. Okay. Let's hope this works. The market is in a horrible position, but as long as it only needs to service a couple of houses, it might be okay. We could give them furniture as well, it's just not desirable because tax boost is not gonna happen from that. So, you know, we only have one Senate, we need to make the most out of it. Push two first, so you're on the wrong side. I am on the wrong side of the Rhine, that's for sure. I'm not gonna cross anytime soon because wolves are angry. Can't trust the narrator, clearly. Okay, it's time to build some military infrastructure. I would need a military academy as well. It's expensive, I cannot have it. Let's do a supply post. This is gonna also eat a lot of food. We are playing on very hard, and on very hard your requirements for this are quite big. So just eat a lot more on very hard than they do on the other difficulty settings. So since food is kind of an issue, I suspect it's not gonna be very good for us. But maybe it's fine. Okay, we lack labor. Let's just let people move in. What does the housing advisor say? 600 more people can move in. Okay. Alright. We need a fort. Let's build a fort. I need guards as well. They will start to get really mad at me really soon if I do not build more pylons. Okay. Where do we build more pylons? We must construct additional pylons. Like here? Yeah, I meant it's the least horrible place I have. Yeah, he didn't like that. It's fine. So, we have a fort. We will have an academy. I will build it, I think. Even if we go into debt, it's necessary so as soldiers are actually good at life. put it here. And yeah, what's the tax? 1,600 per year. It's already great. We could try to be a little more ambitious with that. It's probably not gonna go well, but I need money. Okay, we are still selling stuff, so at least that's good. And we need to think about either we do a dock next or we do the gold. I think we do dock and then we do the gold, because I will need iron for building my dock anyway, or my mint anyway. So open... doesn't it want marble as well? Who sells fucking marble? Mediolanum, okay. Lactanum Durocorporum will be opened up for 1,500. It will buy weapons, which is something I have to make from their iron. Okay. So let's design it. I will make sure we don't have to worry about that. Got this forest. Let's do a dock. Let's do a warehouse. Warehouse right here would work. It would be best to have it like this. Workshop weapons. Another one. Let's make an engineer. Let's make a road. This does not require that. It's still connected from that tile. This needs to go here. This is gonna accept iron. I'm gonna also accept a little bit of marble in here. We'll import like 2 pieces. Import 2. Let's make a clay pit here and possibly a timber yard. This will require timber and clay as well, and iron is gonna be next. I kind of want a separate warehouse for this all, but can I have it? I don't know. It's everything's so tight. I'm gonna do it. So this is gonna accept 16 timber, 16 clay, and then we'll not have that here. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. We need some goods so we can actually open up the trade route. It's also September. I need to wait until January to open up the trade route. And we need to keep an eye out on the fort. If it fills up, we'll clear the wolves. You're making money. It's good. It's counterintuitive that you cannot go for the first 2 trade routes, so you kinda die. It's so unprofitable. It's November. He's grateful. Blessing from Neptune is handy. We will be sending Caesar a gift soon. Not yet though. Hey Tempe, welcome. How are you doing? Landslides is not what I like to see. Fort is filling up. It's January. Let's open up the sea trade route to Durocorturum. And let's start selling weapons and importing iron. And yeah, that's about it. We could also sell them clay, but I need more. Okay, let's sell them clay. I'm gonna figure out how to make more. It's the easiest way. Do it here. We'll need a work camp and architect skill. Just gonna put it here. What about our fort? It is currently full. No, 15 men. Need to wait until one more is trained. And he's done. And let's put them here. I want to clear this passage. Oh yeah, it's open already. It's what I said about the diagonal spot there. I'm not sure if this is intended, but I did ball it off before. It's just this time I completely forgot. Hey, Block, welcome. Interesting plateaus. Yes. Most of them inaccessible though. Skill of the wolves. There are more wolves. They're killing my characters. Increased rating of iron. Return to fort. Open this up. No! Open this up. And let's take a look at the raw materials, gold mines. Mine some gold. And we will accept this gold here. Only 8 popsicle sticks and 8 gold. Okay, and we need to construct a settlement and a governor's house. The smallest possible one. Go away. Governor's house. Let's put it here. Have Jellin built. If we can get to them, yeah. Is that area where you build the gold mines now what you wanted to check if it's an invasion point? Yes, but there's no way for me to know. So I'm just gonna go with it. You know. There's no way for me to know. And this is very close to your trade no matter what you would do. You could like not open this part up and just have them come around, but that's hardly enough time if your forts are here or here. So if it's an invasion point, it's pretty much abandon this. You cannot have this because you die, or you build forts like here, which is not what I want to do at all. They would be struggling to reach many other places. Okay, let's plug this in. Governors have no choice but to wait. Exciting time to be judged by amount of devastation. Yeah, it's good. The first thing on the line is gonna be the most valuable structure in the city, basically. So what does this want? Yeah, it doesn't actually need marble, but since we are importing it, it would be good to build up some mausoleums. At least one. One is good. Let's get a gold mine, and labor is gonna be a severe issue. I could evolve them, I could give them furniture, but they will demand other things then. I instead would like to just go across. Oh, tough choice. Okay, let's give them furniture. I think we are making enough of it to justify that. It's local production anyway. Furniture, and we'll enable some of that here. We'll be bringing it from warehouse 1, warehouse 2. And are we importing iron? Yes. It's just they didn't make it here yet, I guess. They will. I'm not sure what the entry point is, but this is pretty much the only viable dock spot. It's not like we have many choices with that. You'll see what the evolutions look like. Some of them will struggle to evolve, because they don't have desirability everywhere. That one is solved. We could move this engineer. Not really. I could move it like here. I replaced this with a lararium. Yeah, it wasn't actually needed in the end. This is, yeah, it waits for furniture mainly. Okay, it's gonna mean more population. I need that at this point, so... Is it good for efficiency? No, it doesn't give you anything actually for taxes, but it's more pop. Even that little bit helps because we are lacking workers quite severely. Kind of went ham on those mines, but I think it's gonna be good if we can get some minted gold. Okay, first trade ship. Why are they not selling me iron? They refuse to sell me iron. Oh, because I didn't set it. Yeah, it makes sense. Sounds like me, alright. And Caesar's gonna be pissed about that. Send him a gift. Yeah. And invasion is imminent. Oh, I would like this to be here. I just cannot have it. Let's put this actor's colony here instead. I need at least 2 forts to be able to try and tackle the wolves across the river. Plus some towers. I didn't even think about bridging it, which is scary. Oh. Are the islands kind of crucial for that? No, they are blocked in by rocks. So, how do you want to bridge? It's not through here, is it? No. So you just straight up bridge this way? Somewhere? This one. Oh, but then this is not bridgeable. Okay. This would not work. Is this? It's a rock. I hope there's a bridge point in this map. This is diagonal. That wouldn't count. Diagonal. No, this doesn't work. This works. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's diagonal, of course. Okay. Where is the damn bridge? Here? No, it's a diagonal. I cannot have it there. This is a diagonal. I cannot have it there. I hope it's not in my block. It might be, but if it is, I'm gonna be very sad. This island seems like it's blocking it. It's not there to facilitate it, I don't think. This is diagonal, you cannot build a bridge here. Oh, how do you do this? Here! That's how you do it. It just means that my granary is in a wrong spot, but that's fixable. It's just gonna mean I'll have to reshuffle my depots. Which, finding it, which one is doing this is gonna be something. But it's doable. Let's put this here, here. This thing's gonna accept fish. And then we have like 2, yeah, this depot. This is Granary 221, this is Granary 62. So it's this one. This is 62, this is 65, so it's gonna be 211. Fishing it from here, yeah. Alright, let's see. Did you get furniture for these people yet? Yes. It has no access to a clinic or hospital, really? Oh yeah, it's the line block nature of this is causing issues. Could I move some of this somehow? This fountain is necessary. School as well, I cannot really move that. I could give them a clinic access from here and make this accept doctors through. It's gonna mess up with the bathhouse probably, maybe, but it's fine. I don't know why the clinic is such a horrible coverage there. Oh. Invasions, I know. That's why if I bridge over too soon I will die, I think. We also need more troops to do it. Do we have gold already? We have a mint. Just currently manufacturing money. So that's good. And we should be making personal... really? Wolves? Or was it a criminal? Might have been a criminal. This house is having a rough time. He wants fish. I don't have enough fish because food is struggling. This house is a problem. But yeah, it's the lack of food that's the main issue, because soldiers eat food, quite a bit of it. It's unfortunate really, because yeah, it's gonna be tough to get more of it. We'll need to move across to get more of it. I'm pretty sure this is already stretching it. Money is not a huge deal anymore, but I'm unsure if we can tackle the wolves, especially since this is not filled yet. I'm also very worried about the food situation here. I'm even considering building a freaking grand temple already. This is not good. I don't want to do it, but cities would help me a lot. If we move across, then I could farm and bring stuff over without too many issues. Still not great, but yeah. I think this is not a good idea. It would cost me... I could afford it. It's just... it will cost a lot in marble as well. Okay, let's do it. The food needs it. It's so horrible. $2,500. Alright. See what happens. Yeah, it's devolved there. The labor shortage is real. I'll have to downsize my mines. Oh, they require quite a bit of labor, yeah. We can just keep like one running for now. Most of them are still not running anyway. Barbarians attack, and it's here. Now, it depends how large it is, but and it's natives. Barbarian warrior, yeah, since there are no Germans, as I said initially, and the game doesn't actually have a single German tribe in the repertoire of its enemies, so it's barbarians, which means natives. It's not many of them, but if I bust it open, the wolves will be the main thing that storms over. So I'm not sure if we want to do that. We have the forts. I guess we give it a shot. It's just precarious. I'm not sure if we will survive this. Ship's bridge. I should have put my people in position already. I'm gonna actually come back on my latest decision and just put them where they need to go first. Use the bridge as a kill zone. At least the attack is reasonably sized for a first one, it's not big. But it's from a side which I cannot access because reasons. Oh yeah, and Mars killed him. Okay. Good. Let's do a ship's bridge. Come on, wolves. It's free real estate over here. They should come over, it's just gonna take them a little while to realize. Sure. If they don't, I'm gonna have to send my guys over. The worst thing that could happen is they would I realize I can go over when we are halfway through crossing it. Okay. This is gonna be very valuable for us. So we finally get access to the map proper. Let's just kill the freaking wolves, yeah. It's 3 packs, so let's be careful. Most of them are dead. There's another one there. No, no we don't. It's a barbarian attack. Decreased rating, praise rise in marble. We don't have a blessing from Mars anymore. So that's a thing. Still 2 packs of them around here. Let's put our guys here. Come on, wolves, come at me. I need you to be gone, but I cannot chase you. We'll wait for the barbarians to attack. My soldiers are in the field for a prolonged period of time as well, which is horrible. You shouldn't do this. But I don't have choices. Okay. They got smushed. Let's chase the wolves, 1 unit per pack. I hope not. We are not gonna have another attack immediately. It could happen. Kill the wolves. Okay. Now, we know that this is an invasion point. Probably all of these are. There is no real way for me to know. But we know that they came from here before. So, that's interesting piece of information for us. Now, the first thing I need from this side of the river is fish. So I can feed it into this granary to make this block more stable. It's fine, but soldiers eat a lot of food. So, I need to make sure that we can support that. And these are not offering that plentiful fishing grounds, but it's enough to justify a granary here. It's gonna scupper my farming a little bit, but that's fine. Fish is better in terms of yield. We could still squeeze in some farms as well. Still accept like half and a half. Can accept half vegetables as well. Let's do a depot. This is gonna bring fish from the last one to the first one. And we'll have an engineer. Alright. Block time. Where? There is no water here. You can water them from downstairs, but it's gonna compete with the farmland. You could also use this to have a reservoir, I believe. It's very close to the natives though. Yes. If we put forts here, it would be fine. So we could have this and then something like here, and then design something here, because I'm not sure. I could squeeze in a regular sort of block here, or regular. It is, but it will be a loop at least, not a line block. Or we could just go with this and just do another line block. I'm gonna take the risky path and do this. See if we can make this work. Oh boy. Screw the farmland. I just need a block. This is gonna be horrible. At least we have plaza. But yeah. Even getting these people water is gonna be a daunting task. because of how the houses are spread out. Something like this. I think that is more than enough food to feed what we need. So that is that. Something like this. It's kind of close to this, I'm worried, but we'll build some forts. Because it's natives, like, they are very, very fast. So if it happens that, you know, they attack suddenly, it could totally cause issues. Let's get a couple more houses on this side. And then put down a fort. It's gonna go right here. Barber. Let's put down a Ceres temple and we'll just do some dumping. I don't want to do that there. We could possibly do it here. I don't think I will be using much of this for mining. Hopefully our fish situation is gonna get better with this new area. We need 100 people, but immigrants should be coming in. And I think this is almost first stage done, yeah. Let's import a little bit more of this. I'm gonna also open up the second trade route for land and sell timber. Hey Slumbering Confusion, welcome. Long time no see. Build dispatch ready. Send it. Vigil Road City. Yeah, unfortunately, the start requires a line block. And this one is the first proper block I can make, but it's still not great. But I'm very worried about building it closer. So it has to be something like that. It's not by design, like if I could, I would totally go with branded designs. This is good map design, so that you cannot build anything brain dead. I like that. The unfortunate part now is most of our army is isolated here, so it will take them a while to reach crisis points. I'm so worried. Okay, let's put down another fort. Let's let people flood in. Let's get a bathhouse here. No villa map. We will do Patricians. We need 75 prosperity. We could do Grand Insulae, but 2 food types is such a hassle. I don't want to for the plebs. So I'll probably do very small Patricians. But you don't have forums, so that's one of the restrictions here. Let's do another round of immigration and it should be fine. I don't want a house here. Ah, of course. No, don't give people choices. If you give people choices, they will always mess up. Yeah. And no, we are not gonna make a house there. It'd be too risky. We could do it here, but I'd rather feed them with this. Feel like. Mint is going. I'll enable another mine once we get enough labor. Let's do it. This is coming along. Yeah, watering these people is not great, but I'm gonna do it with this one. And then something like this. Just to cover everyone. It's gonna impact the statue placement a little bit, but not to an insane degree. We'll need to think about food, so let's add a granary here. I'm gonna feed them farm food, not fish, because fish is already limited. And yeah, as we are adding more and more stuff, it's gonna cause problems for this granary most likely. Because soldiers will eat that a lot. I could do a depot, another one to ferry more fish around. From the last one to the first one. And we'll be feeding these scrubs wheat. That's the best I can do with this. It should feed a couple hundred at least. Probably not the whole block, but we can get more food in here a bit later. Let's get a market. Okay, what was that? Looting in the city. Yeah, they hate where they live. Let's get a school and a theater. That should help with sentiment in this block. These people hate that I'm taxing them 12%. I bet. He wants 18 pottery. He can have that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that tax rate down. Unfortunately, the labor situation is not getting better. Is this really all that we can fit in here, or is it? No. Of course, it's just the mood was stuck, so sentiment meant no people were immigrating, now they're coming. It's gonna solve everything. It's here. I'll let this fort fill up a bit. And I was thinking a tower would be good here. Let's keep this so that you can actually use the ballista. Cats. What cats? I don't see any cats. Just because she's hungry, she's hungry, she's doing everything in her power to annoy me. Well, if she's not happy, no one can be happy. It's not a big attack. We can handle it. There are gonna be more of them though. Let's get amphitheater. Let's get a gladiator school. Let's get an actor's colony. Let's get them pottery. So it's gonna be down here. I really don't like how this is, but as long as it works. Get 8 pottery. Don't allow traders. We could do a depot here. Pottery from the first one to the last one. I'm hungry since you're not giving me food. I'm gonna go ahead and sit in a teacup and lay my tail on your chocolate bar. Maybe she just wants attention. But no, it's only the food. There must be food. Let's get some malaria. In these odd little places. Then she would come and lay in front of me for cuddles and attention. Yeah, literally. Instead, it's just mad rage. Okay. This is starting to look like an actual city. I just need more food. That is this I can use. It's not great, but it will work. This is awful, but it needs to be like this because this area is kind of scarce, but you cannot fit optimal farming design here. So it will be like this. We'll just sort of block this heavily. Engineer. And that should solve our food situation in this block. It cannot be taxed ever because that's, I mean, it cannot have farms. Blessing from Venus. Okay, I have a message. I'm gonna quickly check that. Okay. Yeah, it's from Zach's channel. This Romans always doing something you would not expect at all. I didn't know that they used war elephants. I know that they displayed them in Triumph. That was one of the things that was mentioned, but they clearly used them in Macedon as well. This is captured though, that was not like their raised units, I don't think, but besides the point, I wouldn't use them if I had access to the units like that, even camel raids. No. But, you know, if people want to let them have it, I guess, but, you know, if, like, on a northern map, just no. Triari and Dromedari, clearly. Horrible. Give them the frickin' pottery. I have the depot, I just need more pottery here. Labor is looking so horrible. It's because this, the problem with this is it's very far away from the entry point, so people take ages to immigrate in there, and there is only one immigrant per house. I can fit 1700 people in this city. It's just taking them a long time to do it. Unfortunately, I feel like I don't have the time to really wait, so yeah. Okay, let's take a look. I'm just gonna expand this, I guess. People in deficit. Just let them move in, it's fine. It's insulae now, that's good. Just need labor surplus so we can do patricians, and then we are gonna be done. 16 weapons, I can't do that. Just stockpile it. We could also, I think we are minting money now, yeah. Just send gift. People are immigrating. And yeah, next thing we'll want patricians, I think. Imperial dispatch is ready. Let's send it. This is full of food. Better than having no food. Let's take a look. Could we fountain this? No. That's fine. We don't need to really. It's just I enclosed this reservoir as well, sort of. Just a bit of a problem. I could move this market, move this school, move this farm. Yeah, this farming would have to be moved so I can water this, but we don't need to. I think. What's the current capacity? It's 3,972. We only need 2,000 more people. We could do that easily without actually building too much else. We could do one more line block and then patricians, and that would suffice. I think I just need to build up enough here. Also, more for I don't trust anything. Make sure we have the troops to defend the city. It's gonna cost us a lot of food, but yeah, that's what we have to have. Hopefully it's not gonna be that difficult to keep stocked up. The Ceres temple is certainly gonna help. And it is being built. It just takes a while. Okay, it's time to make another timber yard. Population milestone. We have 100 people left. I think I'm gonna start on the patricians, and it's gonna be something pathetic. It's not gonna be a very large patrician block at all. I also need oil though, so we could start doing that. I'm gonna do warehouse here. Actually, we could move it one tile to allow access, and there can be workshops here. It's gonna accept olives and vines. I don't think we can make vines ourselves. It's gonna accept oil and vine. We cannot grow any of this ourselves. What about imports? Vines from Mediolanum, olives from Lagdanum. Oil and vine. Import olives and vines. So that's the needs for the patricians. Oh, even designing something here would be not very fun. It's gonna have to be a patrician line block, which... okay, we could do like 3x3 patricians, I guess. Maybe we could do that here. I don't know. It's gonna have to be a line block. And I think I want 3x3 patricians. Most likely. So, as always, just add the layout first. Doesn't have to be very large. We could possibly have 4x4 patricians as well. It's just, I'm not sure if we want that. We would have to amend our design for it, which would require more space. Some of it would be fine, but some of it not. I guess... Are 3x3s fine? They probably are if we give this block furniture. I really do not want it to be too large because it's gonna cause its own problems. But we can stretch it a little bit more, like this. Yeah, let's put them down. Services over here. Not a prefect, we need a doctor and a barber. Logistics area is gonna go right here. She'll roadblock that. This thing is gonna get wheat. I can just start adding more things on it, just I need to do it slowly, so let's plaza this up. Let's get them gods. I'm gonna give them all the temples for now. Let's do a theater and a school. Amphitheater. They're blocking in some staircases, but it's not like it matters. Arena. Hospital. Academy. Library. This should be doable to cover, hopefully. Yeah. This market is gonna be a problem. I already can't foresee that. Okay, let's put our theater on this side. It's gonna have a market. Let's do a warehouse for all the various goods. This is also going to accept 16 vegetables and 8 fish. Or 8 vegetables and 8 fish. Farm for vegetables. The patricians don't need all that much. 4 farms should be more than enough. This could be an invasion point, so I'm gonna just clear this access point. So we can get around. Vegetables, we'll do a depot. Can we fish here? No, that's a diagonal. It's a bit of a bummer though, I wanted to fish here. Well, you can't. So let's add a depot. Fish. One before last to the last one. Probably want a tavern, but we'll wait on that. Warehouse, this is gonna require significant amount of depots. 4 of these. So, furniture. First one. This one needs to accept all the various things. Oil. And wine. Where is wine? Furniture to the last one. Oil. Or pottery as well. First to the last. Oil. First to the last. Wine. First to the last. And wheat should be fine. I could do with feeding these people furniture. In this block furniture, I think. Without too many issues. I'm gonna put a depot here. This thing's gonna accept 8. And it is 278. First to 278. Attack, it's here. Okay, let's defend the block. Just gonna send everything we have. Try and stop it. I don't think we need these people, but I'll still send them. Yeah, definitely good that we build the forts here. That would have been really bad otherwise. This is a bit unstable with the food. I'm gonna make the market here. He wants marble. I have a bit, but not 8. Let's import up to 8. So we can have that. The sword at it almost done. It just needs a bit more work from the architect. Okay. Consumption reduction. These people will require water, which I didn't plan for properly. So we'll do some of them. Oh, this sucks. Okay, I can fit some of this. Let's see if we can water everyone. It's unlikely, but who knows. This doesn't have a house. Okay, this house will actually need to be moved here. These will require their own fountain, that's fine. Let's put a couple of Lararii down. Let's see if we can make them patricians. We will need more plebs. I cannot get this to reach it properly. So that means a new block will be required, probably a line block. Can we tap a source here? I don't think we can make much more food here, right? A little bit. Yeah, the pull-up block. It will be required. Think. Do we have a bathhouse for these people? No, we don't. So Mercury is gonna have to scram. I always forget about the bathhouse for these. Filled a large tent. Clearly. Okay. Let's do some statues. This is not gonna be good for our economy, by the way. This is quite the opposite. It's very bad for our economy, in this case. None of these can be taxed, but it's a requirement. To have them. Okay, so they are large insulae, they want second food type, which they will get soon. Entertainment, right. Yeah, I'm gonna do gladiators, actors, all that jazz, somewhere. I'll just do it here. Actors, Lion House. This needs to be roadblocked like crazy. Do not let them have choices in life. Yeah, you can have that. The timeline seems to be matching what we are doing. It does ask for wine already. So that's handy. So good prediction on the pace of progress. At least for me. Some other people might be still kind of in the Stone Age, but good. Grand Insulae, small patricians, larger patricians. Should have the desired effect. Desirability? Really? Picky buggers. Gonna do Larari. How do Larari I? Huh? Revolution. Fuck. Let's put this here. If that was the cause, this should solve it. And the collapse might have been unrelated though. It might have been just goods shortage. We'll see. Everything's here. Why are you devolving? Doctor's clinic coverage? What the actual hell? Suddenly the doctor decides, nah, I'm not gonna do my rounds. What are you doing, doctor? Or is it the freaking... Oh. Yeah, it's the hospital. Again, don't give people choices. It's bad for you. Yeah, it is. But fortunately it does fix itself if you have enough desirability. So they can spring back up, but man, is it annoying. Okay. We will do more Lararii so that he stops complaining. You have nice things. Just evolve. Surrounded by Lararii, yeah. This guy as well. He wants money, yes, you can have money. I don't have much storage space for my vine. Just kinda need a new warehouse, but space is not that good. Okay, let's put this here and just accept some wine in here. Some random surplus wine, I guess. So what is our current prosperity cap? It is 100, so we don't need more. That is good. We need culture and we need some more population because this is not going to suffice. Yeah, we need 1200 more people. I would so gladly add more here, but I cannot because this does not reach. We could do it if we double down on fountain reach here. Like this. You just need to make sure that they merge before you water them with that. Imagine trashing your houses and tearing down walls, building a previous house design just because the doctor didn't visit you for a couple of months. This is pretty logic. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but it's a mechanic, so don't question it. Yeah, nobody delivered your food, so might as well just leave. Well, the obvious solution there is just to waylay the neighbors. But yeah, that's what people do here. Just do it. Really? Yeah, great. Fine. Yeah, send him to Vine so he stops whining. And let's let people move in. I will probably build a Neptune Grand Temple. Just because we can, and it would solve our issue. It's just... Oh no, I would have to connect this. No. I cannot. No. Connecting things is not good. How did you get water? Okay. Let you move in. Water you like flowers. Let you evolve. Now, what about our current cap? There are attacks coming. 5,400. Not enough. Okay, I can tap this as a source. I just need to get water to this. Which is a pain. Okay, how? I could scupper these farms, but that's gonna cause problems of its own. Just add something simple here. Just need like small insulae. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. It will get its water from down here. It's gonna be a line block. Already a problem, so let's put it down as it should be. It's gonna be stretched more for sure. Not a prefect. Doctor's clinic, barber. Gods. Just gonna give it series, and then the rest will go here. What was that? Price rise on marble. Okay. Yeah. We have another quote. How many quotes do we have? 4. It's not that many yet. Okay, I need to make them food. So let's do it down here. I'm very worried. This is close to an invasion point. But I don't have choices. Let's do just a couple of farms. It doesn't need to be too much. Let's put this here. Let's get this going. Oh, wow, that's fucked up. Okay. It's gonna have to be like this. Market, school, theater, amphitheater, gladiator school. Oh, I don't like this. Actors colony. No. Actors can be somewhere else. It's just I really would want them to be close, yeah. And have this stretch a little bit more. Have a warehouse. It's going to be getting 8 pottery. No traders, depot it. Pottery, pottery from the first to the last. Wrote it. Yeah, and that's pretty much what we want. Decrease trading of marble. That's not great. I'm glad I'm not building another grand temple, as I just want it. You're not a quote machine like Davis. I guess not. I'm still trying to figure out how to convince Dave to let me clean up the quotes list a bit. I was only going to focus on my quotes and delete the ones I no longer like. I'm responsible for half the quotes. Yeah. You could probably be the perfect person to oversee the cleansing, you know? 5,000 people. His quotes come from his bot now, right? So cleaning up shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, just you can delete them as well through the chatbot if he uses the same thing, which I think he does. It's not that difficult. We need more furniture. Just add it. We have some people coming into the city. Oh yeah, tents. Let's make it not tents. Soon, TM. Bathhouse. Yeah, he wants furniture now. Was to be expected. Attack! Where? Here. Well, I hope it's not big. If it is, you'll have some problems. Because they will immediately beeline it for the city. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen here. I cannot build a palisade either. This is alright. If they split apart like that, it's alright. Could have been much worse. I'm still not sure about the design decision. Oh, okay, another one. Let's water these scrubs. Where is the attack? Here. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the other units. Let's stack these guys on a single tile. Same size. Okay, we have a market. This should accept freaking wheat. I didn't set the order. Well, my bad. It's gonna happen rather quickly now. Everyone come back. We had the furniture for a bit. I still need to sell it, I think, because the money situation is never good. The nature of this map is that you don't scale well, because you cannot have form. So I cannot like stop exports, even though that would be what I would do probably. If I could. Yeah, send him the thing. It's not strictly necessary, since we can also gift him, but I don't want to take any penalties. Who knows what it's set to? It could be something very high penalty. Or missing a request. With the new settings. Okay. Now, let's check our housing way more than we need. And prosperity is 92. That's sufficient. We only need 75, so this is more than enough. Peace, govern, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll need cultural spam. Everyone's favorite spam. Let's do it. Oh, culture. This is way too many schools, I think. I just don't want to make more. Just want to be done with it. Libraries. Academies. Oh no, that's hideous. Here. Totally innocuous Roman city block containing only a freaking campus, isn't it? It's like minus 200 workers, but people are moving in. It's time for Germany, alright? Yeah, we need to educate them, I guess. But there are no natives, just the ones attacking. Okay, we had some devolution. That's solved now. I think that was furniture related, most likely. Seems like it's fine now. Local uprising, no. No! No, game, don't do it. It's gonna destroy my peace. If it's huge, I'm fucked. Yeah, there goes the temple. Okay. This is mean. I do not like this. It could have been much worse, but... You know, people will not like this, I can assure you. It was just one temple, so peace should still be kind of fine. I hope. You need a bit more space too. Any grand temples you could build while waiting. The marble has gotten very limited. It is at 5 annually and very expensive as well. It is at 300 a pop and my economy does not scale well. Instead of dying, I much rather just win. Yeah, it downscaled 2 times. Was there any thought of changing the code to double the culture value of a single building? Doesn't seem too game-breaking to me. It could be a setting, but maybe, you know, there is a system in the works for universities and such, and culture in general should receive a rework, because it's a horrible rating. But no ETA on that, and no idea when and how it's gonna be implemented. It's just gonna be a thing. Eventually it's actually gonna make sense. Yeah. Also the Grand Temple would kill me with the levy, yeah. No, let's just keep our money, because we don't scale well. I cannot afford to do much else. I can only tax 1 block. Plaza by the culture spam, yes, it's gonna help, because I need them to do the thing. Evolve. Increase your capacity. Okay. Some of them did evolve. Hopefully, yeah, that skyrocketed the culture. Now we need peace and favor. Favor is trivial. Peace is waiting time, and I cannot get destroyed before that happens. That is not simple. I don't know what's scheduled, and this is an invasion point. So, you know, it could be really bad. See what happens. Move the temples. I mean, yeah, but it's not gonna solve anything. My fort is there, it needs to be there, but it also is kinda in the way, because forts disrupt tower fire and everything. And so that's causing a host of other issues. make a tower. Make some watchtowers. Oh. Yeah. I didn't notice this was diagonally accessible. I'm grateful it didn't delete my city. It was almost horrible. Well. Yeah, they did. They actually changed it. Now you receive a notification before it starts to absolutely go ham on your aqueducts and your city. But it still will happen if you don't solve the issue immediately. But you have a warning that the overzealous architect is in fact going to drop a nuclear weapon on your blocks. So that's good. It's just, it's not always a solution. I saw Fairby City in one of my maps where it wasn't salvageable anyway, because of a burning rubble that blocked city off completely. Just deleted city. It's pretty bad. Okay, I hope you like this city. Whoever made this map, thank you for it. It was challenging. I liked the challenging aspect of it. It feels like when you get across the river, it gets much easier. It still is limited in terms of water. You need to really think about it. A lot of line blocks, so it's not gonna be to everyone's liking. It's probably gonna mean that some judges will struggle more on this one than the other ones we played so far. But I still think this map is really, really good. Even though it is built on the railroaded side of things, where you don't really have much of a choice in a lot of the matters that are going around. So, you know, some people might not like that. But anyways, I hope that whoever made it is happy with what we've come up with. I think we exceeded the ratings in most regards. So, it's the best I can do. I did die once at the start, so... Yeah, I just noticed that. I did build one more temple to someone and it's causing everyone else to be really mad. It's gonna be the Ceres temple. Except for Venus. Did I not build Venus? I'm so bad. What was... No! People are... No, was it? Wrath of Venus, yeah. No, I thought for a second we had a gladiator uprising. No, let's go ahead and pay people more. No! Don't immigrate, it's fine. It's under unemployment. Okay, pay them even more. Everything's... No! Maybe it's Augustus disease where... Oh, no, it's not. It's not Augustus disease, it's the nuke. For fuck's sake. Okay, let's build mausoleums to put the dead people in there. It's the only solution the government has to offer. Ah, I cannot even make it. Not where I would want it anyway. Fuck. We need 4 more. They do not suffer from anything, so I'll just put it here. But I still don't want to connect the city to this. But I need to. Let's do it. Oh, this is horrible. No access to anyone. This is going to not accept market ladies. No market ladies. No market ladies. No market ladies. Put a roadblock down. We could give them a freaking hospital. It's just the Augustus health is kicking in. Since the population has exceeded a certain threshold, it does incur severe penalties. So instantly getting nuked, you wouldn't have this in the base game, but this is not the base game. You have to deal with whatever it has to throw at you, which one of the things is this. Okay. We don't need more people, at least, so we can just, you know, have these ruins. We did exceed the population anyways. Collapsed building temple to Venus. Why? We don't have an engineer here, probably. Venus cannot be pissed. She is the one that's causing most of these issues. Everything's falling apart. If there are natives that are gonna come, we might have some issues. I will get the punishment for what? What have I done to deserve this? It's so mean. Venus is the one who's pissed. Displeased only Mars. Oh yeah, Mars lost a temple. Somehow, somewhere. There you go. Where's... Here. Let's just have it here. We could put in more housing, but it's pointless at this point. We do need a couple of people, so let's put in a single tank. You can have the fish. And we need peace, so... It just needs to rise over time without us getting invaded. It's not much else we can do. Still had a freaking last minute crisis there. It's not cool. Okay. Peace is gonna fix itself next year. No. Yeah, we could earn more for... Oh no, you would pay more for iron and they would sell you more of it. Not necessary. Just let it happen. Send him a gift. It's a massive one. And let's accept the promotion. God, these emotes. Oh. Thanks. It was very good map. Let's take a look at it. That is it. Rigomagus. Magus, it makes me think of heretics. But, okay. So let's have a talk, shall we? Whoa, this map is a journey. I like it a lot. Some of the things will make some people flip the table though. I can guarantee you that a lot of people will suffer. So if that was an intention, then good job. I'm very grateful that not every single map in this contest has been tailored to cater to mediocre players though. So in my eyes, a big thumbs up for this. I cannot reflect it in the ratings as much because a difficulty is not what I'm rating mostly. It's all about accessibility basically. That's what the contest is about. But in my eyes, huge thumbs up for the difficulty. And it didn't do anything like too fancy, nothing too crazy. So, you know, attacks were totally reasonable. Which it still did provide a challenge. I like that. One of the questionable things is this. I think this could really be horrible. It could be really horrible if someone doesn't have forts here. That could be really bad. It's great, but it doesn't come without its issues. It can be really difficult and even annoying to some people, I'm sure. We'll see how other judges handle it. Now, we'll need to do the ratings. So let's take a look. I'm gonna create a new post. So this one is gonna be Rigomagus. Don't leave yet. You'll be having a part in the ratings. Rigomagus. Map ratings. And let's take a look at it. So, Mark, playability. Let's take a look at the categories again. I need to read it. So, playability 0 up to 50. Any bugs, unintentional blockers, or poor balance will reduce this rating. There were no bugs, no blockers. There's only one possible bridge, but that's probably by design. Everything has been blocked off very carefully so that you cannot bridge over easily. So it starts at 25 as neutral. It didn't have any issues at all, so plus 10 for that. So let's bring it up to 40 in total. I feel like I'm gonna give it plus 5 for brilliant design overall. In terms of, there were a lot of pitfalls you could have done that could have caused severe issues. None of it was present though. So it needed to be probably pretty thoroughly tested. That would be my guess. Originality. Unique use of otherwise common features raises this rating. Custom empires flyers under this category. Custom empires is huge. It's absolutely huge. It is not historical, so let's say we start at 25. I'm gonna give it plus 10 for having so much on it. It's great. But historically speaking, it's wrong. So let's subtract 5 points for that. I need to. So it's gonna bring it to 30. Otherwise, use of common features. It did use a bunch of stuff that was not common to use, like the water restrictions are good, but that goes to terrain thing more than originality. So I'd say that, yeah, we should keep originality at 30. Seems reasonable to me. Terrain, 0 to 50. Use of terrain detail, terrain to create specific areas to extract certain resources from and path trade around. All of this was a thing. Start at 25, as always. Nothing was something I would dislike. Maybe the trader design. If you start with 4,000 and the first one costs 1,500, then you are left with very little, or 1,200, you are left with very little. So I just straight up went for Mediolanum. If that was the design decision, then fine. If it was not, which I suspect it was not, then it's not the greatest design decision. But other than that, water restrictions were good, terrain restrictions, farming and fishing restrictions were good. I'm gonna give it 35. So that's that. Events. Events are also 0 up to 50, and that's good and natural progression, but events like invasions and requests raise this rating. So that would be requests. Requests were reasonable. All of them asked for something I was making. They followed a path which closely followed the city's development, which is important. That's how it should be, and so someone clearly understood how timeline works. Therefore, it definitely gets plus 5 for that. So it's 25, let's buff it to 30. Invasions were very mild. Could have been more difficult, but with natives type enemies, which barbarians are native type enemies, it is difficult not to make it too obnoxious. So I'd say good job overall. I'm gonna give it 30 points for... Let's do 35. I didn't have anything I would complain about in terms of the events. There was nothing like a huge earthquake to shrug the city. Let's do 35. I think that's fair. I could see improvements, but overall, very, very solid. Judges feel. For me personally, I really like the map, and it's 0 to 25, so I'm gonna get 20 in this category. I don't feel comfortable going full marks, but I'm really, really surprised in a good way with this map specifically. Twitch chat. Now it's your option to vote. I hope that you will participate. You did participate with the other maps, so now it's your time to shine. I'm gonna give you a series of polls for each category. You will decide what ratings to give to the map, because Twitch chat is one of the judges in this contest, and so you will be having an option to influence what ratings the map will receive. So let's start with a new poll. It's going to playability. It's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50, and it's going to be running for just a minute, and I'm going to read what it is. So playability is 0 up to 50 points as a rating, and it is any bugs, unintentional blockers or poor balance will reduce this rating. So vote now on the playability rating. Whatever you vote for is going to be noted as your score. It's like people are split between 30 and 40. Still have half the timer left. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you to the vote. Please do vote. Like we've got 4 votes for 40, 3 votes for 50 even. That is a huge commitment. But yes, I agree the map is quite stellar. Okay, we have 40 points for playability. Thanks for the interaction, chat. Next category is gonna be originality, which originality is also from 0 up to 50 points, and it is cited as unique use of otherwise common features raises this rating. Custom Empire's flair is under this category. So I will again ask you to vote with a poll. I'm gonna create it, so just a sec. Originality. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for a minute. I already read you the stipulations for this, so please do consider what to vote for. Just can only vote in tens, so people might be running up to 50. Yeah, if it is split between two numbers, it's gonna be the 5. That's the best I can do with the poll, unfortunately. So, yeah. Okay, looks like we have quite a few votes for 40, some for 50. I can show you the custom Empire's flair. As I said, some of it is not accurate, but a lot of it is. So, you know, some research definitely went into it. And definitely a lot of work like this, designing all this to be on the Empire map does take a fair bit of coding in the XML files. So definitely effort went into it. I can totally tell, and I can only salute to that. It is really, really good for the feel of it. Some people really care about that a lot. Okay, we've got 40 for originality. Thanks for the votes. Then we have terrain. So again, this category is 0 up to 50 points, and it is use of terrain detail. Terrain to create specific areas to extract specific resources from, and path trade around the city, or restrict water, rise this rating. So these are the things that impact this one. I'm gonna let you take a look at the map proper, and I'm gonna start poll for... This one is called terrain. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Minute. Starting now. I'm gonna read that again. Use of terrain detail. Terrain to create specific areas to extract specific resources from, and path trade around the city, or restrict water. These things rise this rating. Poor balance of these things would result in decreasing it, of course. Every map should start with 25, and then you add points if it's better in certain way, you like it a certain way more. Looks like it's going for 50, okay. So, a lot of points. This map is definitely gonna have a good chance to really grab the first spot if it goes on like this. There are of course other judges, and they might not like it as much, especially since a lot of them are more casual players. So, you know, don't feel like we are giving it like too huge of a head start in the competition, because you never know what the other players will like, dislike. Someone is really using channel points? Yeah, possibly. Is it Kate? I hope not. But it might be Kate. I saw her sitting with the laptop. Yeah, but as I said, like, it's gonna get impacted by the other judges a lot, so don't feel like we are deciding the entire contest by this. You know, not me, okay. Terrain is at 50. Events. Events are 0 up to 50 points, and it is cited as good and natural progression, with events like invasions and requests rise this rating. So, invasions and requests. That's what we are rating next. Manage a poll, start a new one. Events. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Minute, starting now. Don't blame poor me. No, I'm just saying, like, I saw you sitting by the laptop, so I just went, if you have any strong thoughts on it, I don't blame you. It's the why we allow the channel points. I probably shouldn't for these, but then again, at least, you know, there is some interaction going on. If people really feel strong this way or the other, they can spend some points for the votes. I'm fine with that. Blaming Kate. I was just asking. Okay, 50 received a lot, but I feel like it's fair. The events and requests were good. There were not really many things I would change with that. Yeah. So, you know, again, I feel it's justified. Let's go with this is insane marks from the chat. But we did enjoy ourselves today. I must say that it has been quite different atmosphere than most of the other maps that are like, if a map is hard and it's like pure suffering, like some of the carbs maps, it's not this jolly a lot of the time. Okay, last category, judges feel. That's 0 up to 25 points. This rating can encompass map's backstory plus overall feeling of the map as per individual judge. So this would encompass the story, which we listened to. I didn't read the instructions. Maybe, oh yeah, I should also do that because there might be some additional goals I missed. If so, I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. 100 poll, new poll. Just personal feel. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Minute, start now. And I'm gonna read the instruction. Where is it? Rigomagus. Instructions text. Yes, open it up. No, it doesn't have extra goals. Okay. Phew. That could have been really bad. Like, don't this, don't do this, do that. That could have been a thing. Bad girl Maria. Well, as I said, I'm fine with people using points. That's what they are for. We don't need an extreme military map, yeah, clearly. Okay. Looks like we have a lot of points for this. 25. Alright. Let's give it to it. We'll see what the other judges think. I feel like this map is gonna get a short hand from the other judges because of the difficulty. So I don't expect it to be like totally gonna be like it's gonna win this. That's still not really clear. But we have decided it, so again, thanks for the votes. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching. It has been fun to play the map. Whoever made it, I tip my hat. It is a very good map. I did like it a lot. I hope that we can see some other ones soon. I'm not sure when we will play the other ones, but soon I'll let you know. And we'll probably raid someone. No bleach in your eyes? Not this time, no. Let's go ahead and raid someone. Oh, Baron is playing freaking Patron, which is a city builder, but it's okay, let's raid Baron. We didn't raid Baron in a while. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye.